Good afternoon, folks. We are at Norfork Lake, pre-fishing for the MLF BFL Regional on Norfork Lake, and my buddy Scott let me jump in a boat with him. So I just pulled down here, just pulled up, and he ran in, and we're going out. So this is a totally new lake. I have no idea what to expect. I just know it's been tough. A lot of fish, but it's hard to catch a keeper. Deep and clear, and it looks like it's quite a bit low. I mean, you can tell where the water should be. Got a lot of good looking buckbrush. Just too bad the water's not 2 foot of visibility. The fish will probably be in it. Beautiful day though. You know, high 70s, got a little bit of breeze out here, partly cloudy skies. Just a great day to go fishing. So we're gonna put this boat up on pad and see what happens. I guarantee the Lake of the Ozarks guys have already picked these docks apart.
Picked off tomorrow. Got something to run, I guess. I'll be boat 200 and
Yeah,
else be doing
exactly.
I don't know how that, like Brian Thrift, how he does it with all them rods. Like, he's too.
Yeah, I know.
It's an art.
It is. Seems like he's got them all spaced exactly the same distance.
He started out that way. That's up good.
You get a bite?
Yeah, up good.
Really? Nice. Or are we supposed to be?
Kind of like head down to Nashville.
Okay.
Really good. It's been there for a while. I think they also deal with nitro range.
There's one.
And bullets. I think they fly Andy Morgan.
Gotta catch one. Bluegill. Got
That's
it.
what I had picked this thing.
Yeah. There we go. First Norfork fish is a bluegill. That's not good, folks. I wouldn't have a wrap boat. I mean, I guess you don't have a choice, but I'd probably have 2 boats.
But Wheeler did that, was it last year?
Yeah.
Chickamauga took it off for that tournament. Yeah, I don't see how he can take out his wrap boat on Chickamauga ever.
I mean, you have people obviously watching him for his spots, but then people wanting to go up there and talk to him and get his autograph. And I need to quit setting the hook. It just feels so good.
I know. That's why on that one I'd put the screw lock on it. Otherwise, man, I would react.
Yeah, you can't help it. This might be a bank to remember right here. Fish? It's a keeper. Smallmouth? Nice. Jumper. A rock transition? Yeah. Ooh, that's a decent one. Decent fish. No, got him good.
This ain't gonna go. Yeah, damn it. This one goes 15.
That's 15 for sure.
No, he wouldn't too.
Is that 15?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, not too decent.
That's 15, wasn't it?
Yeah, but he's. Oh, they gotta be 15. Yeah, that's right. I'm taking Kentucky 8.
Yeah. No, you're good. That was a keeper.
And yeah, I'm sitting there thinking I'm used to Kentucky Lake, or not Kentucky, but Barkley.
Bite?
Yeah, he felt really like fire.
Bite.
My wife bought them. They're a little too full.
Okay, got it. Thanks. Seems like that really stains up around the banks though with a little bit of boat traffic, which might be a good thing. Oh man, I had one. Grab it. Just kind of popping it up off the bottom, and I held it probably like 3 or 4 foot off the bottom, and then it just pulled down on it. And that's the most bites I've had all day right there. Boom, boom, boom. Spot. He didn't let go of it. He just started swimming with it.
Somebody built a little fish there. See it?
Oh yeah.
That little thing there?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it makes you wonder what's, I guess somebody might have a house up there or something.
Like right outside of Moore's.
There's one. I didn't set on that. I didn't mean to.
Oh,
He just grabbed it.
it's a largemouth?
Yeah, it's a largemouth. He was right on the bank.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Fish of the day. I didn't even set on it. I just kept reeling. He's close. I don't think he is, but is that boat coming in here? He barely touches. I'd throw him in the well. If I was in a tournament, I'd throw him in there.
There mine out, so it's like
there you go.
He says it's Disneyland.
Disneyland. There you go. Looks like a walleye almost. Doesn't weigh much. I wonder he ate that spinnerbait.
Yeah, man, I wish that water was like 3 foot higher. Ooh, I'd be having.
It's so quiet out here, peaceful. It's like no boat traffic, and
I'd say like this would be a nice lake to live on.
yeah.
Because yeah, I mean we're the ones creating all the traffic right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's 200 boats on it. That's not normally here.
Yeah. Spot.
He'll keep. Spot. And shaking.
Yeah, little speed crawl. There we go.
Speed crawl?
Yeah.
That thing catches more fish than
Oh, it's my-
really a no-nothing bait.
Yeah, I love this little thing. There we go, folks. A little spot. Feels good. Little speed crawl. Shaky head. Cumberland Pro shaky head. 1/4 ounce. 15-pound test. Just gonna wrap it up for us today. Practice day number 1. Got a lot of bites. Scott wasn't really setting a hook on him because didn't want to sore mouth all his fish, but pretty cool place. Get on out of here. And he was right next to a piece of wood. Yeah, there's a piece of wood down there. So this is pretty cool. Jackson's running Humminbird and Lowrance, and the Hummingbird's set up for finding fish. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Can you break that down again? Like you just
So
told me?
the Humminbird side imaging is a little bit cleaner and crisper than the Lowrance is. Especially when you're only looking at 80 foot. This one's set up for actually seeing bass. This one here at 140 foot is set up for seeing like structure, like brush piles, road beds, stuff like that. The down imaging and the 2D on the Lowrance is better than the Humminbird, I think, but it does vary boat to boat every once in a while. We're just going over the end of this point here, and there's pretty good rock pile that sits out here. It'll be pretty easy to see. What we're looking for is perfect round balls on some of these images here that represent bass and not another species of fish. And right now I'm not really seeing any.
So then you've got your contours shaded, right? And you say that's where you've been catching a lot of your fish? Yeah,
where the contour line is shaded green here, just the areas or the depth range that I've been targeting over the last couple days. There seems to be a lot of fish in that depth range, and the Humminbird makes it easy to see, you know, exactly that.
Yeah.
Where you're looking. You're not just kind of blind driving every once in a while. I missed it again. It's right out here. You can see it on it? Yeah, you can see it on this one. It got kind of muddy because I was turning when the image started. But this is what we're looking for as far as a good hard structure. You can see a couple big boulders out here, and that's why this one I have shooting to 140 foot. And we're in 30 foot of water, so it's getting a good picture of doing that. And this one's set up at 80. And we did go over a couple fish kind of back in here, but it still was a little muddy. Here's a
brush pile right there.
Yeah, here's a good example of a brush pile. We didn't hit it just perfect, so it doesn't really look exactly like brush, but that's what it's going to look like if you don't drive over it exactly. Because the down imaging is shooting like directly straight down on your boat. The 2D is a little bigger cone. I don't know the exact specs of it in 32 foot of water or how big the circle is, but there were a few fish here, so we can stop and give them a try for a second. The wind is blowing away from this point, which yesterday kind of made the difference on if you were really able to catch them or not. They're just went one up there jumping out of the water. And if the wind was blowing away from the point and it wasn't like actually hitting the point, it was harder, much harder to get them to bite.
Okay.
But with the LiveScope, I kind of force feed.
You got it. Is that a fish right there?
Probably not.
Probably not.
But again, I was turning. You can see it, you know, muddied it up a little bit. This is just prop wash here, but that's a bass, probably.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it's just kind of a solo one hanging out, which is kind of what I've been finding are just, you know, singular fish like this. You can see them really good here actually on the 2D, but those are probably spots, kind of in a little group of them right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
There's some more down there maybe. We're not hitting them just perfect, and they're definitely not that big.
Hey, Jackson's gonna drop down on this one, see if we can get him to bite. There's his drop shot going down.
Bait. Oh, now they're coming up after it.
Your bait's right on them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So see how they're just barely off the bottom?
Yeah.
These are catchable. But I might have just screwed it up for a cast or two. I think I'm a little off.
A little off.
Oh. No, one just hit it. Oh, he hit it again. Oh, dang it. Got my worm.
Got your worm?
He did. Yep, he did. I can get... There we go. I wanted to get right past them just a little bit. And see if they're going to come to it. That's a whole school of little spots is what that is.
Yep. See these fish right here. There he comes. He's coming to the top. Yeah, there he is.
Nice spot. Rock bass.
It's a rock bass. Welcome to Mille Lacs. Caught the crap out of those in Mille Lacs.
Yeah. Ow. I forgot they got spines in the bottom. I knew they weren't very big. Well, we had them catching. There he goes.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, God dang it.
Oh, I saw that. That was awesome. He swam right over there.
Did it on a damn fall.
That was awesome.
Unreal.
Try it again.
Yep. He'll hit it again. They're stupid. There he goes. Oh, he went for it. Damn it.
You hit it again?
Yep. I didn't want to set the hook. There was this boat coming by, but then I just kind of jerked out of instinct.
Oh, yeah. You get your worm?
You know, that was just a reaction.
Yeah, totally.
It wasn't, they weren't trying to eat that thing. So now they got a good look at it. Oh, there I got him though. I didn't even have a fucking bail.
Nice.
Back here. Come on. Okay,
Came off?
Yeah, that's fine. He wasn't up very good.
Let's see what they do on this.
That was a bigger one. Like, I mean, he just felt heavy. There he goes. He's coming to it right now. Dunk. Oh, he missed it.
There you go.
He like sniffed it.
Didn't quite want it.
Nope. Majority of the fish are closer to the lake than they are way in the back. What do you say about halfway? It started getting really thin.
Ooh, there's one. Little guy.
Little.
Jumper.
Well, the hard head, huh?
No, it's a little shaky head.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Spot killer. Yeah, I'd say you're probably about right. I mean,
About halfway.
all right, folks, midday report. A little smallmouth. We're just dropping on these fish. This is fun. We've already caught several keepers, but the rain has kind of kept us from doing the video, and it's fun. This fish came out of like 40 something foot of water, but we're just getting right above them with the LiveScope, dropping on them. Some of them are swimming off, some of them are biting. It's pretty cool. It's fun. Video game fishing for sure. Let you go. Smallmouth are mean.
Yeah, ever gotten into them on Kentucky Lake?
Not really. I mean, I've caught a few.
Got into them one day pretty good over on the LBL side up kind of near the dam. It must have just been one of them days that they were all just close to the bank and you just drag a Ned rig through there and catch them.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun. I think next we'll go back toward Buzzard and find one or two little last minute heroic spots. Finish out the day, stop at.
Okay.
Have something that's not the riprap in front of Kentucky Dam.
Right.
Probably gets pounded by every single boat on the way in.
I see guys start there sometimes.
Yeah. Well, in the last tour event that was over there, the one that Lambert won, the second one that he won, I guess, saw Brandon Hunter take off, and all of a sudden he shut his boat right down. He was sitting right there.
Really?
100 yards from the launch.
Jeez.
Right out of the break wall. He caught like 24 pounds in 15 minutes.
Huh.
Never called the rest of the day. That spot there is a good example of the different mapping. The Hullenberg shows all the little high spots and humps that are out there. There's nothing on the Navionics.
There you go.
Keeper spot.
That's how you do it. Graphing, find them, drop on them, and boom.
He's 12.
Yeah.
Thank
bass. Think that's what's biting you?
Maybe. This one was noticeably smaller though than the other ones. Holy Christ.
Wasn't coming off.
No.
These things are so fat.
Yeah, they are. Takes a good 50
You're
foot.
right on it.
Oh, he's right there. Jesus, that's
He came out and he kissed it.
looks like a decent one.
They're coming up off the bottom for this thing. They're just not taking it. I mean, I had that one bite. I missed him.
What do you got there?
The underspin. It's trippy. It's a lot of fun.
Man, he's right there below the boat. Right? Yep.
Yeah, I haven't even really been see they're coming up to it.
Oh my God!
See, they're coming up for it.
Yep.
I mean, they're not taking it, but they're showing themselves.
And they look like halfway decent ones.
Mm-hmm. It's another keeper.
Yeah, it's another keeper. He's fat. Like, I mean, that's £1.25, pound, something like that. But see how fat these ones are on this end of the lake?
Big difference.
I mean,
yeah,
the ones the other day were just skinny and sick looking. I mean, that's a spot.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Lay down right over here. Where you're flipping it, yeah. Is that where them rock bass were?
No, right where your boat's at. There's still quite a few boats down here. Not as much as there up north, but
Yeah. Well, anytime you're watching pro tournament, any top 10, some of them are in one section, some of them are in another one.
yeah,
I think there's fish everywhere.
I know. I think there's like 5 in here.
Yeah, they were just up. We seen a ball of bait. They were blowing through the bait. You draw going on.
Bro, I got the jerk bait out. There was like a tree, and then there was like fucking, I don't know, maybe like 10. I know they had to be spots because they were suspended. They probably
Just never hit the bottom.
Really?
Yep. I was like, why is this thing not going down? And then, yeah, it clicked.
Smallie?
Yeah. Yeah, big one.
Yeah, that's what we're after. Yeah, I just had one too.
Huh?
I just had one too.
There you go.
Yep.
Probably has not been found. Like this.
Suck me dry.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
God damn.
What's that? Good one? Oh, yeah. There's a boat around the other side of that point.
Huh?
There's a boat around the other side of the point behind us.
Yeah.
That's a good spot. That's a good one.
God damn, this little drop shot hooker.
There's about 20 or 30 down there.
Yeah, there is, and they're all the same damn size.
Ooh. Oh, that sucker. That fish came out of nowhere and hammered this underspin.
Really?
Yeah, that was cool. It was about the same size as the underspin.
Yeah, it is a largemouth.
Yeah.
This is what I've been, or was catching all week. It was just this little size.
Need pliers?
Nope.
Got it.
Got it.
It's a cutie. There we go, man. Out here with Mr. Jackson, the guide. First drop shot, a little largy. That was fun, man. They're on this points too. So we caught a few up here. Caught 2 good keeper spots, and that ain't gonna bump. It's pretty close because I think they got to be 15. I don't know. That's close. But anyway, there's fish out here, so we're gonna vacate the area. Don't want to sore mouth them. That was fun. That was a good time. Well, that's a wrap on the tournament practice, folks. Give me a thumbs up if you appreciate the content. Please subscribe to the channel. So I drove 4 hours in the morning, left my house, you know, mid-morning, got to Norfork Lake around 2:30. Drove down to Buzzard Roost boat dock and jumped in the boat with Scott. It's about 3 o'clock. Scott likes to fish shallow, so we ran way up the river. He was wanting to check that place out, and we fished dirt shallow water. I mean, it was anywhere from 0 to 6 foot. It's kind of what we focused on, a lot of laydowns and hardcover, stuff like that. The water was 6 inches to 2 foot visibility, so very stained water for Norfork Lake. And got a few bites. You know, Scott was fishing soft plastics, kind of pitching soft plastics around. He had a screw lock on there, a keeper on there, so no hook, just something to pin the bait on, and no hook, so he accidentally hooked any fish because he was going to need those in the tournament because fishing was really tough. It's kind of hard to get some keepers. Just fishing really tough. Fall fishing anywhere in the south is tough, and Norfork's notorious for not having a lot of big fish, so every fish counts. Day 2, jumped in the boat with Jackson. Completely opposite conditions. You know, day 1 it was sunny, day 2 it was overcast and raining, and we fished out deep. You know, Jackson had the LiveScope. I was curious to see how that worked. We were fishing anywhere from 25 out to 60 foot of water. It was pretty cool. Got to catch some LiveScope fish. The rain shut down the camera there for a little bit, so we missed a few fish catches. But the visibility up there was 12 to 14 feet. So you got 6 inches to 2 foot on one end of the lake, and you got, you know, 12 to 14 foot visibility. Water temps were mid-70s throughout the whole lake. With Scott, it was power fishing stuff, spinner baits, and I was actually fishing shaky head, kind of dragging it along a little bit faster, and buzz bait, top water, that kind of thing. With Jackson, it was drop shot. We were strictly drop shotting for the most part. I threw an underspin, caught a few fish on an underspin, but it was just dropping on those fish on the LiveScope, and it seemed like they were wanting to come up off the bottom and meet that drop shot halfway, which was pretty cool. You know, they would move up probably 15, 20 feet off the bottom to intersect that drop shot that was falling through the water column. So now, 2 days of practice, gonna jump in the back of the boat with somebody I don't know, and stay tuned. The day 1 video is gonna be out shortly. Till next time.